So, my fellow people, how are you guys doing today? How are you guys? I just want to know how you guys are doing. I just had to sing off with a hymn like y'all know that song. Y'all know that song, right? Anybody know that song? Anybody want to sing that song? Let me sing it again for you, because people probably just tuning in right now. So I want to sing this song again. Let me hum the song. I don't really know the words to it, but look, I'm gonna say this. I was lost, but now I'm found. Oh, Lord. Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah. Y'all probably wondering what's wrong with Mike. What's wrong with Mad Mike, y'all? How you guys doing out here? You guys are doing wonderful. I'm doing great. So, how you doing, y'all skate night? How you doing? Anthony, how are you, sir? How are you doing, Anthony? I see the plane. How are you? Millie Mills, you're my dude. Noah, I love you, my brother. Jamarius, I love you, bruh. Michael Walker, I love you. Nathan Floyd, I love you. Hallelujah. Stand up. How you doing? How you guys doing? Whew. So, I just want to take out the time to be serious for a second. Woo! Yeah, no, look, take all the time you got, man. It's the off season, no need to worry back. You always got to see here, you know that. But in case you guys did not know, the news out of the NFL, Tom Pelissero has stated that Lamar Jackson will be involved with the offensive coordinator hire. This is going to be a highly sought after job. Okay, so John Harbaugh also stated that Lamar Jackson is 200% sure to be back in Baltimore. Not only that, but he stated that he is our quarterback. Yeah, he is our quarterback. I did a couple of hours shows. I told you guys yesterday. The next couple of days is going to be absolutely essential, and it's going to be key into what happens with this Lamar Jackson situation. It's going to be huge. So a lot of people thought Mike don't know what the hell he talking about. AFN don't know what they're talking about. Y'all just hating. Y'all don't want to see a brother. Y'all don't want to see us get better. But it didn't mean it. Look, I'll just say this. Slow down a little bit. A lot of this came just from common sense. If you just take a second to sit back and really think about a lot of things, a lot of stuff comes from the media. A lot of stuff, the things, the rumors, a lot of this stuff comes because people want to make up stories. And we tell you guys time and time again, stop listening to the rumors. It's okay to want who you want, but when you start getting, super excited about things that more than likely is not going to happen, this is where you leave yourself up for a lot of heartbreak. And time again, Falcons fans have done exactly that. They leave themselves open for heartbreak. They start listening to content creators who go out of their way and say, this is going to happen. I don't see why the Falcons are not going to happen. The Falcons would be stupid for not letting this happen. As if other teams are just going to allow players to just walk away scot-free. And you going out of your way to see these players no longer being available. And a lot of the Ravens fans try to tell you guys this, but no. You jumped on board, you listened to a lot of what these people were saying, you listened to the content creators, and we're talking about content creators, we talk about guys on Twitter, we're talking about guys who write these blogs, we got guys who have channels of their own. So a content creator it's a new word for journalist. But a content creator is pretty much a content creator of all. Like I said, radio, guys like 92.9 The Game, bloggers like the Falcoholic, and then you have creators, YouTube creators and podcasters. And you can check out our podcast, Mad Mike Sports Atlanta Falcons Nation, on all your podcasting platforms. Plug. But this content creators is for pretty much everybody. And I say be very careful about who you listen to and who you believe. We're going to tell you the truth. Atlanta Falcons Nation is going to tell you the truth. We're not going to sell you a damn dream to get you all hoped up and watch our damn views. You remember Sports Talk ATL? They did the same shit with this DeMar. The hell is his name? Deshaun Watson. I want to say DeMar Watson, but Deshaun Watson. They did the same thing. You can bid it down. You can, pretty much. They put it out again. Go look at it. They put out the article. They said this is gonna happen. And then you got guys like us that tell you guys, like, you got to be real. Look, we're going to tell you like I said, my job here, our job is not to sell you a damn dream so you can watch our videos. Our job here is to inform you and give you the right information and set you down the right path. So if you decide to believe said news, that's on you. And like I said, don't get mad at us when we do this type of stuff. Our job is to be honest about the situation. It did not make a lot of sense for the Baltimore Ravens to let him walk. It did not make a lot of sense, especially when you got a quarterback in Tyler Huntley who just did not look good at all. And then you got his own personal his teammates went out. They went out their way to say we would have won if we would have had Lamar. Whether that's true or not, that's up for interpretation. But these guys they believe in him there. They believe in him there. And like I said, whether or not you believe that he's a great player, again, that's up for debate. Our stance here was simply Lamar Jackson. It did not make a lot of sense for Lamar to be here. Us to not only give up draft picks for Lamar, but it didn't make a lot of sense for, you looking at a team in Baltimore who just signed Roquan Smith to a $100 million deal to go and start a whole different process over and with a new quarterback. It just did, a lot of things just did not make sense, okay? Didn't make sense for Baltimore to let him walk for free. No franchise would put that much into a player and say, well, we don't think you that good. We're going to get rid of you. And we don't, it's like at this point, the Baltimore Ravens have to, say to themselves, even though he may not be worth what I perceive, and like I said, this is my own perspective, I don't think he's worth that much money. I don't think Lamar Jackson is worth, $50 million a year. There's no way in hell I'm giving Lamar Jackson that, especially when he's putting up the passing numbers that he's doing. I don't think he's worth that. So when it all comes down to it, Baltimore is in a unique position similar to what the Falcons were with Julio Jones. Falcons didn't have, they didn't build a defense. They don't have an offense where they didn't have a defense where they could, all right, let's trade Julio for a guy who can put up, at least 800 yards receiving, 4 or 5 touchdowns. Falcons didn't have that. So at that point in time, the Falcons had to cease to Julio Jones' demand because we didn't have a complete team. And this is similar to what the Baltimore Ravens are at this moment. They built a defense. They invested in a guy like Roquan Smith, and rightfully so. Not saying that was the wrong move, but they had already invested in him. So to trade Lamar Jackson when you've invested in him for the past 5-6 years or so just didn't make a lot of sense from their standpoint. So in my opinion, I never thought that Baltimore would let him walk. Again, just did not make a lot of sense when you look at things logically. And this is what we do. We look at things logically. Did not make a lot of sense for Baltimore to let him walk free and then try to invest in a quarterback that may not ever be anything. Like, you don't get a lot of chances to give even mediocre quarterbacks. If you feel like Lamar is a mediocre quarterback, sometimes quarterbacks don't even, make it to be mediocre. Washington is still looking for a quarterback. They done traded for Wentz. They got Heineke, and they still struggling. So quarterbacks do not grow on trees. So for Baltimore to allow, to trade him away when at the very least you can say that he got them to the playoffs. They weren't successful a lot, but Lamar got them to the playoffs. So in my opinion, for them to just let him walk for a rookie quarterback, how many rookie backs? Jordan Love is a quarterback right now. He's still sitting behind Aaron Rodgers doing absolutely nothing. Carson Wentz is another quarterback, again, sitting behind people doing absolutely nothing. Do we have to bring up Baker Mayfield? He got traded, got released. Now he's with the Rams. He's doing absolutely nothing. So when it all comes down to it, drafting a quarterback at in the top 10 doesn't guarantee you success. We're seeing that now with the 49ers. They're winning with a guy like Mr. Irrelevant. Why? Because they took their time and built the team the proper way. So again, this never made sense to me to say, all right, Baltimore, we just gonna get rid of them. I know we can find another quarterback because, quite frankly, the guy that Lamar replaced, he was never the same quarterback ever again, and Joe Flacco. So I say it all the time, just because you think something is gonna happen doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Gotta look at things logically. The one thing that I say about Baltimore that really screwed them, I think they truly believed that they could win. They was trying to see if they could win without Lamar. And they look bad offensively. And I like I said, I understand why they thought that, but at the end of the day, you still built that team around Lamar weaknesses and his strengths and weaknesses. You built that team around him. So to assume that a guy like, any quarterback, to be honest, would come in there and, overnight do what they do and turn that team into a Super Bowl contender, because right now you got to understand that the thought process of the Ravens, these guys are here to win championships. They trying to win championships. They want to win Super Bowls. So it doesn't make it, again, this is another reason why we stood behind what we said about Lamar isn't coming here. These guys are in win now mode. Trading away Lamar does not guarantee you to go to a Super Bowl. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to win a Super Bowl. So, like I said, man, be careful about these content creators that you're listening to. They'll sell you an absolute dream thinking that it's a possibility, and you end up sitting in the corner saying, damn, I thought it was going to happen. This guy playing on your emotions. This is what the media does. They play on our emotions. And I want to say this too. It does not mean that Lamar might not, it's like, oh man, I want an extra $10 million and things might blow over. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Negotiation could, blow over, but at this point, when you got the head coach saying that, he wants him, they're playing in the media like this is our guy. When a coach and an organization decides make those moves 9 times out of 10, this is what's going to happen. So, like I said, there's always a chance that things, go wrong, go left. But this is a strong indication that Lamar is definitely not coming to Atlanta. So, look, man, Greg Roman, that's a huge thing too, because I think Greg Roman, for the most part, I think everybody in Baltimore wanted him out. So he's been fired. John Harbaugh says this is a offense that's going to be, Lamar is going to be instrumental on the offensive coordinator that they're going to bring in. He's going to play a huge part in deciding who the offensive coordinator they decide to come in and bring in. He's going to be a part of the hiring process, and like this is what the players should. This is the way I feel about Grady Jarrett. I think Grady Jarrett should have a voice in helping bringing in our defensive coordinator. Why? Because Grady Jarrett is the one who have to, he has to be comfortable with the system. Grady Jarrett has to be comfortable with the system. Falcons fans should know better than to not celebrate. See, look, it is what it is, bro. He told you so, Raymond L. How you doing? That man said, Colin said early this morning, what the fuck Lamar know about coordinators? I mean, look, at the end of the day, that's what Baltimore has to do. The Baltimore have to do what's the best thing to do in this particular is just get Lamar back. Because 9 times out of 10, look, you're not going to find a damn quarterback in this damn draft. It's been the last 2 drafts. It's only been one quarterback in the last couple of drafts that's looking like anything successful, and that's Sunshine. Mr. Trevor Lawrence. He's literally the only one in these drafts, the last, that's looking like that he can be something. Everybody else been damn near a complete bust. Oh, we still don't know what's going on. But no, at this point, the number of sources are pretty much stating that Lamar and the Ravens are negotiating a new deal. But John Harbaugh has stated that he is our quarterback and he's going to play a huge part in helping bring in an offensive coordinator. So this is via John Harbaugh. Terry and Arthur said Matt was a Falcon for life. No, they never said that. I don't know where you got that from, Norman, but they never said that. Arthur Blank said Julio Jones was a Falcon for life. He never said Matt Ryan was a Falcon for life. In fact, Terry Fontenot And Arthur Smith stated that Matt Ryan knows how we feel about him. We're not going to back ourselves into a corner. They never said that Matt Ryan was a Falcon for life. That never came out of their mouth. But this doesn't mean that the Falcons won't bring in another quarterback. I tell you, look, this is what we keep saying. This is what we keep saying about, the game. There's no need for the Falcons to commit to Desmond Ridder at this point. He still got to show that he's a capable quarterback. So why would Arthur at this point, when we've yet to really build a team, why would they commit to a quarterback who hasn't proven anything? He hasn't proven anything, much of anything. So there's no need for him to go out and say, yeah, we're committed to him. He still has to work for that title. So they don't have to say anything about Ridder. Right now, they said they encourage where he is in his development, but they don't have to commit. They don't have to say he hasn't earned the right for them to come out and say, yeah, we're committed to you. He's a third-round pick. So, like I said, man, look, y'all, I keep saying it time and time, be very, but this is, like I said, this is what we say, be very careful about the information y'all get a hold of, because a lot of people they're going to try to get you happy because that's their own personal beliefs. My own personal belief, you can ask me about my own personal beliefs, but I'm not going to give you my own personal beliefs most of the time. I'm here to give you guys the facts, the stats, and the truth. We're going to give you every scenario so you will be prepared and you won't be heartbroken when we don't sign a guy like a Julio Jones in his prime. Or we don't go out and sign a Deron Payne for $50-60 million a year. Don't get your hopes up. Especially if the Falcons go out their way and say, the Falcons literally came out and said that we're trying to help build an inside pressure. We need to upgrade the inside pressure. And that's a great point, K-Styles. Getting the opportunity to decide what offensive coordinator he wants with the top 10 defense, why would he go anywhere else? Great point. So this is one of the things that we've hammered home also, is that when you look at this team, when you look at the Atlanta Falcons, the Falcons have so many holes to fill. We still don't know if Troy Anderson is the real deal and he's going to be a Pro Bowl linebacker in the middle of our defense. We still don't know if we will be able to re-sign Rashaan Evans, because another team may see his value and say, you know what, you was a former first-round pick. Shit, I like what you did in Atlanta. Let's give him $15 million a year. A team may do that. So the Falcons aren't in a position to say, well, let's give up all our picks, give $40 million to one person and say, let's hope we can hit lightning in the bottle by signing a bunch of guys from the XFL or the CFL. That's just crazy. Why spend all our money on one particular person when we have so many holes to fill? The Falcons are looking for an edge guy. The Falcons are looking for a guy that's in. The Falcons are actually looking for guys. It's like a corner next side of, alongside of AJ Terrell. We're still looking for a corner. The Falcons could easily go in the first round of the draft and get a corner. They can easily go get a guy in the middle of the field, a defensive tackle, a Miles Murphy, Brian Brees. Like, there's so many guys. Siaki, whatever the hell his name is. I don't know how to say that shit. But Siakam Siki, whatever the hell his name is, like, you can easily go get those guys in the first 2 rounds. But if the Falcons trade away those picks, then how can the Falcons continue to, to improve? It's impossible. Not only are you giving away money, but you're giving, the Falcons are giving away picks. And what picks do, what people don't understand about draft picks is that draft picks gives you this. And this is the most important thing to understand about draft picks. And I want people to listen to me when I say this. The most important thing about draft picks is that players have absolutely no power. Okay? When you draft a guy in the first, second round, and he says, and he doesn't pull an Eli Manning and said, I don't want to play for these guys, when he signs that contract, you belong to that organization at that point. You don't have any right to say, well, I want a new contract. Nope. You got to play that first contract out in order to get to your free agent period. Got to play that first. Like, honestly, you got to play the first 4 years out first. After those first 4 years, yeah, that's it. You got to be a perfect angel. Most of these players got to be a perfect angel for at least for the first 4 years of their career. Don't do too much crazy stuff. Don't do any crazy thing out in public. Don't do anything. You got to be a perfect angel in order to get to that second contract. To be able to get, an extension. To be able to go in free agency and get another contract. Like, you got to be a perfect angel. So it gives the organization a lot of power. There's a reason why a lot of these organizations was really pissed off with the Arizona Cardinals, because they gave Kyler Murray a contract before it was over with. That was one of the main reasons why they was upset about it, because now you're going to have all these players asking for a contract extension, because it gave power away. So, like I said, NFL organizations still have that, but they still have the power. But at the end of the day, that's why you want draft picks. Because if a guy like, let's just say for a guy like Rashaan Evans, if Rashaan Evans have a great year, Rashaan Evans got all the power right now. He don't have to come back. He can go to another team and sign a new deal like Jacksonville. The Falcons have no say-so. They can't franchise a guy. Like, they can franchise one guy, but you can't franchise the whole damn team. So that's the power of having many draft picks. Because if a guy decides he want to pull a Julio Jones and say, I want a new contract, well, shit, I got a couple more picks. I'll send you to damn Seattle. I'll send you to Denver. I'll send you to Cleveland for a couple of picks. And I'll draft a guy who can do half of what you do. Sign a veteran who can do half of what you can do. and get him less and give him half of what you asking for, and I can start the process over, and hopefully find a gym, a draft gym, yeah, I don't have to pay him $20 million a year. So again, this is one of the main reasons why trading Lamar just never made any sense, because now the Falcons, they at the mercy of these players. Because guess what? You at the mercy of these players because you don't have any draft picks. You got to sign them, and then you can't pay these guys. So no organization is going to voluntarily put you in there. $6. I appreciate it, man. It goes. Same Lamar fanboys wanted Malik Willis last year. Look, this is the thing. Bro, these people, I expect more people. I expect at least 200 people in here talking crap. I don't know where all the Lamar Jackson folks at. All y'all wanted Lamar Jackson. Y'all was on other people's channel talking all crazy. Like, where y'all at? Those who the people I want to talk to. Man, I might start up Friday Night Man just to talk shit. I'm just playing, y'all. But please hit that like button, man. Let this get this algorithm up. But like I said, these are the things we're talking about. The quarterback position, you got to be really careful about who you commit to, because you may be forced to commit to a guy that is peaked. He's never going to get any better than what he is. Lamar is already an MVP quarterback. But at this point in time, Lamar has injuries. That's one thing. Two, that Lamar just hasn't gotten any better as a passer. Not to say that he can't. Not to say that he can't, but yeah, you know, like we said, we had some content creators talking about, I guarantee this gonna happen. I don't see why this not gonna happen. Y'all crazy if the Falcons don't go out and get it. The Falcons, I just don't see the Falcons not doing this. And Baltimore was just gonna let them go. Yeah, they had whole live shows about this stuff. What we always preach over here, wait and see. We always preach, wait and see, wait. And a lot of people, Kenneth, like I said, Kenneth, like a lot of people a lot of people never wanted Lamar. But we had a lot of people out here, a lot of these people out here pushing agendas, because that's a personal, like you say, their personal preference. But don't push an agenda as if you know what the hell you're talking about, like you sitting in the room with these people. Our opinions are based on what the Atlanta Falcons stated. And we've said this time and time again, giving a quarterback $45 million when you need to sign A.J. Terrell, when you need to sign Chris Lindstrom, when you need to sign Caleb McGarry, when you need to sign another corner opposite of A.J. Terrell, and try to find at least find to see if Casey Hayward will be able to come back. Like, we need a lot of stuff. And Sports Talk ATL, this is why I say this all the time, people. You hear me say this all the time. I'm not going to look like a motherfucking fool. This is why I do not do. And excuse my language, but this is why I don't do predictions, because you end up looking idiotic making predictions. This dude last year said, I bet everything on it. I bet my whole platform on it. This man said he bet his whole platform on it, and I will no longer tweet and anything else on Falcons stuff. Big bank, take little bank. I trust my source. The Falcons are bringing in Deshaun Watson. Yeah. It said big bank take little bank. He deactivated his account for a couple of days, and that was it. Man, it goes with another. Those knees are brittle like plastic, and look, and this is the thing too, bro. Lamar got a lot of problems. And appreciate the super chat. Everything that you guys go donate to the channel really goes into helping us continue to, build this channel to one of the best and biggest Atlanta Falcons fans posts. Because we trying to represent the fan. We tired of negativity. We tired of people putting out all these quote unquote rumors about what's going to happen because you don't like what's what. We really trying to represent the true Atlanta Falcons fan, the positive Atlanta Falcons fans. And one thing that I want to say real quick about that, even about that, we're not always right. Man, Mike has been wrong about a lot of stuff. Man, Mike is definitely not perfect at all. Yeah, I'm sure as hell not work. I'm sure as hell not perfect at all. But I'm not gonna say damn dream because it's something that I want. I'm not gonna make 15,000 videos on something that I want. This is what it's about. Representing the people the proper way and not selling them damn dreams because I want a few views. Look, all I want to say is I want an apology. I'm going to be real because my name got dragged through the damn mud from a lot of people because I said what the hell I said about Arthur and what I said about Lamar. I need a motherfucking apology. Excuse my language, but I need a damn apology. Everybody called me, Mike, you shouldn't have said that because he's just a bit. Look, I didn't say he was dumb. I didn't say they was dumb. I didn't say she was dumb. I said anybody that believes that Arthur Smith isn't a good coach is a fucking moron. Key word, believe. If you believe he's a bad coach, you're a moron. The guy went 7-10 with the worst roster in the league, back to back. Back-to-back years with the worst roster in the league. I don't know how any coach can go 7-10 with the worst roster in the dang league. That's not a bad coach. And on top of that, the Falcons were ranked number 2 in rushing in the entire league. And we talking about firing a guy that went 7-10 back-to-back. And let's keep this in perspective. And the reason why I say this is even like it's idiotic to say that the Falcons are only playing one more game than this team back in the day. And this team is the New Orleans Saints. And I like to bring up the New Orleans Saints because the New Orleans Saints had one of the best offensive line, the best offenses during that time for 3 years straight. These guys went 79, 79, 79. And nobody questioned whether or not Sean Payton was an offensive genius or if he was a good coach. But we had the same thing from Arthur Smith. He still had one of the most efficient offenses in the league, but everybody say he's a bad coach for going 7-10 2 times in a row. That's the hypocrisy that we be talking about. So, I told you so. Hallelujah, Jesus. I told you so. I told you so. Hallelujah, Jesus. So I'm just telling you. I'm just saying. I need a damn apology. I need my damn apology. Y'all accuse me of being hateful and spiteful, and all I was doing is really just pointing out the facts. I just point out the facts. Baltimore would be stupid to do this. The Falcons would be dumb to do this. That's it. And we can wake up tomorrow and say, we can wake up tomorrow and hear all negotiations have been called off by the Baltimore Ravens. That could very well, but look, this is what we say over here. We don't damn know. How many times y'all done heard us say, man, we don't damn know? We ain't no damn experts. We ain't got no damn insiders. Well, we got a few insiders, but even our insiders don't know what the hell's going on. I got insiders. We got insiders. I promise you we do. And we talk about real people that are inside and people that know people that work for the Falcons organization, and they don't know what the hell's going on. So all these people that talking about they insiders and they got people that know this person, look, they full of crap. We literally interviewed all three of the Atlanta Falcons media personnel, and every last one of them told me the same thing. The Falcons don't tell us anything. We just work for the organization. We do not take. So how you doing, Delray? How you doing, my brother? Delray Bellamy, Jamal Grant, how you doing, pimpin'? Again, Matty Ghost, R. Kenneth, Lewis, Devon, how you doing? The Falcons therapist. That man said, I can't stand your facts, Mike. Hell, nobody can, shit. That's why this is why AFN is one of the biggest, look, we're the most hated people because we don't sell people dreams. I don't believe in selling people dreams and telling them shit that that I know damn well ain't gonna happen. We don't believe in that. We want to tell you the truth, bruh. We here to tell you the truth, no matter what. We're not here to sell you a dream and say something gonna happen, and this is gonna happen, and this is why it's gonna happen, and have a whole video breakdown and a whole live breakdown of what could happen if this happened. No, we're gonna play both sides. We're gonna give you the good, we're gonna give you the bad, and a lot of times the good and the bad is not popular. The good and the bad is not popular. Hey, look, and Kenneth, Colette, the wives of the players tell all. I'm gonna just tell you, we've had communication with a lot of family members of these players, and we've had communication with players, former players of these organizations. I've had communication with people that are journalists. So I'm telling you right now, even the journalists and the insiders don't know what the hell's going on with the Falcons. I know this personally. I can show you guys a phone number right now of phone numbers of people who I know you guys know, and these people had no fucking clue what was gonna happen with the Atlanta Falcons, but somehow Cam Marino on damn Twitter know every damn thing. How the hell Cam Marino know, and these people who in the damn league, who in the damn NFL don't know, but somehow they know. They get on here, sell y'all all these dreams, and we get happy, and then it doesn't happen, and then we get mad and try to blame all the content creators for it. Or excuse me, YouTubers. Y'all try to blame all the YouTubers and say, man, why you hating, man? Well, nah, I ain't hating. I just told your ass it wasn't gonna happen. Matt Ryan's wife was sick of the bullshit. She went after Cam Marino for lying. Yeah, Cam Marino got blasted by Matt Ryan's wife. Blasted him, essentially ended his career by telling lies and making up a bunch of bullshit ass lies and excuses about his sources. And Mad Mike got painted as a bad guy because he called these guys out for putting all these fake ass inside sources out, all these fake ass stories. I don't give a shit. Because what it's about, it's all about giving you guys, I care about you guys, giving you guys the truth. That's what it comes down to, pimping. So if I got to be the bad guy for being, you know, if we got to be the bad guys here at AFL for giving people the truth and not trying to make you feel good. We ain't here to make you feel good, pimpin'. We here to give you the truth. The facts, the stats, and the truth. Period. That's our job to do. That's what our job is. To give you the facts, the stats, and the truth. We're not here to sell you a dream. I don't believe in selling you a dream. I'll answer your questions, but I don't sell dreams around here, pimpin'. We don't sell dreams around here, pimp. We tell you the truth. So go to these content creators, call every last one of them out. I'm sure you guys know exactly who the hell, every last one of them. They were so confident and it was gonna happen, and watch this happen, and look, you see? Yeah, they need to be called out. Just like I was called out. Mike was called everything. K-Styles was called everything. We were called haters. We didn't know. We was all this. Why? Because we told you what was gonna happen. We didn't sell you a dream. Come on, pimp. But Mike, it's your job to make me feel good. Archangel, look, like I said, bro, I'm a fan of every content creator. Believe it or not, I watch everybody's stuff. Even people that do not, people who can't stand my guts, I watch every one. I try to watch at least one of their shows a week. I pattern my game after a lot of people. If I see you doing something well, look, I'll take a little something off what you doing, and I'll make it my own. But I'll tell you that, yeah, man, I can tell you if he took a little something from me. K-Style, no, I steal shit from him all the time. I steal shit from K-Styles all the time. I steal shit from K-Styles all the time. Not gonna lie. My bad for that. Just saying. I listen to everybody, bro. Look, I don't give a flying fuck. Okay? I said what I said. But like I said, at the end of the day, our job here is to tell the truth and be honest about the people. It's about the people. We here. I admire like I said, most of these people you see on here, I admire these guys. I would never associate myself with these people if I did not admire these guys. How you doing, fellas? How are you guys doing? Like I said, I just want apologies. Can I get apologies? That's somebody. Fox Ravens. That man said clowns. Hey man, I'm not saying nothing. Look, can I get my apology? That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. I want an apology. No. Fox Ravens, no, it's like I said, there's a few people that thought that, and like I said, everybody have their right to believe who they believe. Everybody have their belief. But like I said, at the end of the day, it should be about the people and making sure the people get the right information. That's it. Making sure everybody get the right information. That's all. But yeah, like I said, it's look, at the end of the day, Ravens fans, we respect y'all. Trust me. Our whole organization is patterned ourselves after you guys. So Falcons fans, I can tell you honestly, a lot of Falcons fans respect our organization. So Mr. Fox Raven, just relax. Relax, bro. Nobody hating on you, okay? Just relax. But we're not here to make you feel good. The hell is going on in here? The hell are you talking about? All of a sudden, that they can't get him, they want to call him trash. Nobody said he was trash, you fucking moron. The hell are you talking about? You coming here with the right energy. Nobody said he was fucking trash, you damn nitwit. Excuse me, look, nobody said Lamar was trash. I don't know who ever said that. Damn, get them goddamn big ass 12, 20 size, 20 shoes off your damn feet. They ain't gonna clown. Nobody here said Lamar was trash. The hell? We said we would not pay $40-something million for Lamar. Nobody said he was trash, okay? Good God almighty. So like I said, at the end of the day, man, it's all, like I said, it's all good, bro. But it, like I said, that dude tripping. Like I said, look, at the end of the day, the Falcons could very well, or the Baltimore Ravens could wake up tomorrow and say that, all negotiations have been stalled, and this could be, at the end of, this could be at the end of the day, this could be all for naught. But I say, if a head coach go out his way to make sure that his player, that he say, I want this player, that could be it. That could literally be it. Lamar is an elite quarterback, is what it would cost if we have him. I mean, like I said, if you believe he's an elite quarterback, look, it's all up to you. But I personally do not believe that Lamar is an elite quarterback. I think elite quarterback, we're talking about quarterback play. Lamar is a playmaker. Now, if you want to say Lamar is an elite playmaker, I will go with you with that, but I don't think he's an elite quarterback. But yeah, like I said, I don't think he's an elite quarterback. We talk about quarterback, we're talking about the ability to throw certain passes and to take over games with the passing game alone without using your legs. That's what we talk about, elite passer. A quarterback. I never said Lamar was a trash passer. I never said that. I said he's on par with guys like Marcus Mariota. His numbers say that. His numbers say he's Marcus Mariota. No matter how much we try to deny it, but his numbers don't state that he's an elite passer. If you can prove to me that Lamar is that, then so be it. but you can't prove it. Nobody can prove to me that Lamar is a elite passer. You can put up a highlight package, but his numbers don't state that. All the great quarterbacks, you can see the numbers and saying that they are elite. You can't see that with Lamar. Are the Falcons really, or the media reporting this? Like I said, look, it could very well. It could very, we don't know. I don't know any of that. What I can say about this situation, the Falcons stated that they have confidence in Desmond Ridder, but it is way too early. He has a lot of things to go through and deal with before we can say we're committed to him. This is what the Falcons stated. Furthermore, when you look at the defense side of the ball, they stated that they want to address the inside. They want to address the inside pressure. They want to get inside pressure. So based on those, they said they were committed. They never said they were committed with this, but they said they was encouraged, and also they needed to address the inside, and obviously they need a defensive coordinator. Just based on those three things, I can't say that the Falcons are putting this out, because the Falcons are never, they've never spoke on this thing. So this is all the media. But like I said, the Falcons could wake up tomorrow and say, well, shit, I'm not really confident in Desmond Ridder. I'm not really confident in his offense. Let me go get a quarterback. Let me go see if I could get Aaron Rodgers. Because Aaron Rodgers at this point, he's not even committing to Green Bay. Like, you're in a different time, bro. Like I said, we're in a different time when it comes down to these players and teams. Like a lot of these, Brady and Rodgers, I think they just too. I think Brady and Rodgers, these guys are just addicted to the fame and the popularity, bro. Like everybody love Aaron Rodgers, everybody love Tom Brady, and I think these guys are just addicted to that. Not to say they don't love the game, but like I don't think it's to the point where they have the same fire and fight of the game. I think it's more these guys addicted to that, to how people make them feel rather than at the actual game. But it's been about an hour, so if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm gonna kind of wind it down. MVP, NFL MVP, and people aren't. Like I said, I don't know if we doing anything. It's Thursday. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I gotta meet with Maggie in a few minutes, but Champagne Confessions is tonight, so I would like everybody, if you haven't already, go and hit on some real legit topics tonight. Champagne Conversations, talking about cyberbullying. We're talking about a number of things, body shaming, and this is a subject that a lot of people don't like to acknowledge, but there definitely is I guess a moniker is like if you complain about being bullied, that you end up, that you're soft. But there's a major problem when it comes down to this cyberbullying. Already, I just put it in the link. Head over to Miss Maggie's channel, Champagne Conversations, and they're going to speak on a number of things. And one thing is really cyberbullying that we're talking about. Who you think ultimately we will be the defense? I honestly don't know. I really don't know. At this point, like I I don't think it's Flores, because I think Flores is gonna end up wanting to be a DC. I think he's gonna want to be a head coach. Um, I think he'll ultimately be a head coach. But me personally, I say Fangio, big Fangio. I say big Fangio. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Vic. I just like his attacking style and how he uses his DBs. Yeah, I'm leaning towards. Do you think Grady needs help, and who should we pick? Look, I don't think Grady need. Look, we need D-line depth. The Falcons need D-line depth. The Falcons need D-line depth. So it's like, I don't think one particular guy's going, and this is what I was saying the other night. Everybody think just bringing in Deron Payne is going to solve the issue. That's not going to solve the issue. Falcons need D-line depth. So they need to get as many D-line pieces that they possibly can. That's signing, that's bringing back Lorenzo Carter. If you can add a Payne and then have a draft pick on top of it, like, you do that. But the Falcons need to go, they need to invest in D-line, and they need to continuously invest in the D-line. I think everything starts up front. You can run into a DB in the second, third round, but it's hard to find these D linemen. You can run into a DB that plays okay in the fourth and fifth round, but it's hard to find these D linemen, bro. So I need the Falcons to really go out of their way to get these D linemen. So, like I said, with that being said, we're gonna go in tonight. You gotta check out Champagne Conversation. That's gonna be a serious conversation. So I appreciate everybody for joining us for this. But with that being said, that's all I gotta say about that, man. Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens, the contract negotiation is back. So, out. Peace.